On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready for this thing to get started. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Taking a look at the Hornets. They return victorious from an undefeated road trip back to the loving embrace of their hometown faithful.
I would expect for both sides to come out fast and full of emotion, just the nature of this rivalry.
And part of it is they know each other so well. The team that executes best is likely going to come away with the W.
And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Williams, that's good.
You love to see the unselfishness of Miles Bridges. Just another guy has a better shot. He's ready to move that basketball.
Now here's Rondo. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The offensive rebound, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Driving the lane, and it's Adebayo in the corner. Hits the three-point bomb. Adebayo's got 5 points so far.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence. And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Rondo, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
When you look at the game of Mark Williams, Doris, what impresses you the most?
Well, probably his size and athleticism. That combination makes him an immediate fit. He understands which shots to take on the offensive end, seems to have a great feel for how to position himself on the defensive end and how to mix it up on the glass.
Bridges for the second violation. Sent away with authority. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
I tell you, the intuition, the IQ of LaMelo Ball, the guy just knows what to do and when. Nice drive.
Here's Rondo. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Traps in the tray.
Miles Bridges getting more and more audacious from the three-point line. We see you, sir.
And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Now, I asked Coach what the game plan was when it comes to defending Jimmy Butler. And he said to me, we have to make sure we match his energy level. Jimmy is one of those guys that goes all out every second. We want our guys to do the same on D. It won't be easy, but they think they found a way to contain him. Guys?
Thank you, David. And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the three. Left side, Miller. Williams a screen. Here's Odom. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Bridges misses. Miami trailing. Here's Butler. And he makes good on the layup.
This guy making his presence felt. Jimmy Butler, the ultimate competitor.
And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. That's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
Now, here's Butler. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
The kick out to Ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Odom. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside Butler. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Now, here is Miller. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shots good from Butler.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Here's Micic. And it's Miller in the corner. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
It's Miller on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 5.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
With 1 on the clock. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hornets lead by 5. And we'll get the second. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Out to the right wing. Here's McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And Miami making a change here. The Heat trailed by 5. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Martin. Outside Ball. There's a good screen. Pass to Martin. Here's the teardrop. Here's Diabate. The rebound by Richards. Looking at the Hornets, Greg, they're still in pursuit of their first trip to the NBA Finals.
And Kevin, I hope it happens soon because their fan base deserves it. They've stuck with this team through some difficult years. It's about time they get rewarded.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. The Heat making a switch here.
Substitution for Miami.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Salon. Back to ball. Clock at 6. And that one is off. Great D that time from Adebayo. Rondo looking over the floor. Here's Hero. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint. And
timeout is called by Charles Lee. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now Ball. He's got 7. Down low. Here's Williams. Miller with a wide open look. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Miller's got 8.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Pass to Diabate. Now here's Rondo. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Adebayo the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Back to Ball. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler finishing at the other end.
Rajon Rondo.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Miami.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
The other thing, I cannot be more impressed by the defense they've shown tonight. Their willingness to close on shooters, blocking shots, playing with great effort. You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Well, Doris, there's no question Miles Bridges is a talented scorer out on the wing.
You are exactly right, Kevin. This is a young man capable of putting up 20 points per game on a nightly basis. Now I want to see Bridges take strides as a defender. He has to show more commitment on that end of the floor.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Adebayo with the ball. And it's Miller picking him up. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by Hero.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
The shot's good. Rondo's got the lead up to 5 now for Miami.
And Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that could pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Back to Ball. Pass to Odom. Will it go? And the Hornets miss again. Miami leading by 5. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. That one goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Odom. And the dunk by Odom.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. And it's Rondo penetrating. And that one drops for him. Rondo's got 8.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Here's Odom. And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get you back to the action after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city. Plus, he's already got a street named after him.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. Jimmy Butler remains the Heat's franchise player. He says, the confidence my teammates and my coaches put in me, it's a lot. They hype me up out there, and I just go play. I try everything in my power to make sure that we win. They trust me with everything. Kevin, he's earned that faith.
Adney DA, he tends to deliver in the biggest moments, and always has. David, thank you for that report.
Well, this is how you finish in transition. LaMelo Ball being rewarded for the hustle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
To the paint, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, perfect timing on that alley-oop. Adebayo has a real connection with his teammates.
There's Ball with the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. The Heat leading by 6. Rondo with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Right side, Rondo. To the middle, Diabate.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
They get it back. Here's Williams. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Williams has got 8 points.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Pass to Adebayo. Hero way outside. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 9. Bridges outside. Back to Ball. And it's Miller in the corner. Three-pointer. That shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin, Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard and now arguably a top 25 player.
Outside Butler. Butler loves the three-point look.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Poke loose. Stolen by Hero. All going up court. And stolen by Miller. Here's Bridges. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
You know, Greg, one thing you notice, we were just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
From 17 feet out, and the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Ball with the bucket.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Inside. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. 6 to shoot. And Butler puts up a deep three. Miami no good on that time either.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
To the inside. Bridges outside. Miller outside. Outside, ball. Charlotte moving it around. On the wing, Bridges. And they'll get another chance.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Ball's knocked loose. Miller with the ball. Butler covering. And it's Miller with the jam.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
And it's Butler missing.
Well, whether it's a defensive adjustment or he's gone just a bit cold, that efficiency has really fallen off this quarter.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, to take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Your Charlotte answers.
And he knocks down the first one.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Adebayo with the ball. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Butler to stop the drought. Doesn't go for it. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Miami ahead, up by 1. We'll be back shortly. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Heat with the lead. Outside, Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. Kick by Bridges. Pass to Williams to take the lead. Diabate grabs the board.
And you love how much heart Bam plays with defensively, working overtime on that possession.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on
Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right
Kicks it out to Hero. Back to Rondo. Pass to Diabate. On deep, Adebayo. The Hornets pull it in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Back to Ball. Miller outside. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Here's Hero. Rebound by Williams.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Bridges got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them. And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's further to the basketball than anyone else out there.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And here's Rondo. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Pass to Rondo. Clock is at 3. And Bam Adebayo hits from deep.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
To the middle. There's Williams. And it's blocked. Hero from long range. They grab their own miss. Another shot. Rebound by Williams.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Boy, what a nice find from LaMelo Ball. You can tell this guy loves setting up his teammates.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
And you watch Miller, he keeps the defense on its heels. They don't know what he's going to do.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
Diabate. Bridges with the board.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, guys, during the break, listen in with Charles Lee and his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situations. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Good on the shot.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
In a moment, now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Hornets.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Inside. Charlotte moving it around.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
There's Hero with the 3. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie Barber do it.
Right side, Ball. Here's the screen. Pass to Richard. Money!
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Butler. It's good. Here's Richards. Money.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. And so it's the Hornets who come out on top. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out